Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Steve again, Harmless Rebel. Time for a what's spinning vinyl update kind of mix, I guess. Um, a couple of weeks ago, they released a few of the Dio live albums, and it kind of led me down one of those roads where I ended up spending like a week and a half on and off just listening to Dio. So I wanted to kind of run through these. Most of these, actually all of these, but one I think, are pressings from within the last year and a half. So um, this is all stuff that's still pretty readily available, I believe. But just kind of jump in. So the first thing, and this isn't what it was one of the live albums that kind of led me down this road. But I ended up listening to the last four of the Dio albums that got released. I believe it was last year, 2019. I think I got them in the beginning of 2020. And these are the ones that were released on the lenticular covers. They've since been released without those covers. Um, Although I don't really I'm not a huge fan of the lenticular covers. They do look good. They did an amazing job on not just the packaging, but the pressings all sound phenomenal. Better than the CD in a few of the cases. But so I wanted to start with my favorite of the last four, which is Killing the Dragon. Really killer album. I think what made this one really stand out was the fact that Doug Aldrich was playing guitar on it. Um, Probably my third favorite of the Dio guitarists, and he just does a really killer job on this one. I really like, and it really comes down to the guitar. Um, if you haven't checked out these later albums, they're all phenomenal. Like I said, these pressings are outstanding. So I do recommend grabbing any of these or all of these. You can kind of see the lenticular cover there. You can take them off. And I did take one of them off with no problems, but one of them, when I took it off, it kind of left a little white mark where it tore a little piece off of the actual cover. So I ended up putting it back on and then not trying with the rest of them. I could have gotten my heat gun and heated them up and probably not had the same issue, but I just didn't want to go that route. So, but that's Killing the Dragon. And then another one of my favorite guitarists from Dio. So I've talked about this before, but my all time favorite Dio album is Strange Highways. I love the guitar on it. I grew up with the first three Dios, and I do love those, and they all have songs that I really like. But there was something about Strange Highways that just really blew me away. I love that whole album, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But the guitarist on there was Tracy G, who is a phenomenal guitarist. Well, he returned for Angry Machines. Again, just killer riffs, killer album. I don't like the album cover on this one as much. I think this is probably the weakest of the Dio album covers. But still, with the lenticular cover, it looks pretty good. Sounds phenomenal. If you haven't checked out any of these, like I said, if you haven't checked them out, check them out. Buy them. The Dio stuff doesn't sit around forever. They are going to disappear at some point. And Dio stuff tends to shoot up in price. For instance, I have the Dio box set from a couple years ago. It was easy to get for like 2 or 3 years, and then once they ran out, I mean, they're going for $500-600 now, and I think it was $99 that I paid when it came out. Actually, no, I paid $120, and it came with a shirt. And then the last two, I still like these albums. Dio's fantastic. It's the guitar that I think this is the weakest Dio guitarist. I can't remember what his name is. I don't think it says it on the back. And I'm not going to pull it out to look. But it just comes down to the guitars. It's noticeably not as good as every other Dio album riff wise. They're still not bad. I still really like this, but this one is Master of the Moon. Just a killer album cover. And then last, of course, is Magica. So what got me going down this road is this live album. I went into my local one of my local music stores, Comeback Vinyl, and they had 2 live albums that I didn't have on vinyl, so I went ahead and grabbed them. The first one was this one. It's Evil or Divine, which I absolutely love. This is from the Killing the Dragon tour. Phenomenal. I mean, the good thing about that I love about the Dio live stuff is it's just not Dio. He covers the Black Sabbath stuff, the Heaven and Hell stuff, the Rainbow. It's all there, and they're sticking with the lenticular cover theme. Really like the cover and the artwork on this. Actually, this one I'll pull out. All the artwork is phenomenal. Look at the inner right there. Is there another one? The panels are killer. The inner sleeve, though, I wish they would have saved this and used it as an album cover. But man, look at this inner sleeve, dude. That is some sick artwork right there. I love that. Anyway, fantastic triple album. Definitely worth it. And it wasn't much. I want to say it was right at $30 for a triple album. And then they also released... And I've seen it since. I didn't have it the day that I bought this. They also released Holy Diver Live with a lenticular cover. But I already had the 3 LP set from a few years ago. And I'm more than happy with this. But I went ahead and pulled this one out and spun it again. And again, it's Holy Diver Live. And then the last one that I bought, and the last one to show here, I bought the same day. I think this came out the same time, but I'm not 100% sure. On vinyl anyway. So I've had this on CD since like 2013 or 14, but they finally released it on vinyl. This is live in London at the Hammersmith, and this I absolutely love. This is on the Strange Highways tour. So you've got Strange Highways, and then you've got where is it? Jesus, Mary, and the Holy Ghost, which is my favorite Dio song. Highly recommend picking this one. I'm not sure why they didn't do this. They've been doing all the rest on lenticular covers. Like I said, the re-release of this that just came out has a lenticular cover, and I've actually heard that they're going to release the first few albums through Strange Highways that were in the box set. Those are going to get reissued again with the lenticular covers. So again, it's one of those things. When they first announced it, I was like, I'm not really feeling it. They look kind of cool though, and is it a gimmick? Yes. But I'm kind of digging it now. Like I said, I'm not going to go out of my way and buy stuff that I've already got a really nice copy of, just because it's got a lenticular cover. But that's it. Like I said, I just kind of went down this Dio route, and that's what I've been spinning. And I just wanted to show it. So that's it, VC. I'll see you guys soon. Subscribe, do all that good stuff, and take care. Bye.